I'm absolutely delighted by lesson 4 because in this particular lesson, we're going to talk not only about Google Documents, we're going to talk about collaboration. And at the former company I worked for, I was the collaboration program manager, which means I was responsible for connecting researchers from around the world and helping them collaborate together to solve some of the most pressing global problems that we face. I think we all realize this, but when people begin to work together, great things happen. And it was John Wooden, basketball coach that was at UCLA, and President Truman who actually made this statement. I don't think the statement originated from them, but they made the statement that amazing things happen when no one cares who gets the credit. And that's really what collaboration is about. It's people coming together to share ideas, drawing one another out, to pull their ideas out, offering their ideas, and not caring who gets the credit. And so this is exciting to me. So on the left side, we have basically the account of Donald Wise. Actually, there's 3 accounts there, but I want you to look at the bottom account. You'll recognize Donald JR at gmail.com. And let's say that this person on the left side is the teacher. 1EAT at FRI, as you are well aware. And let's say the person on the right side, which is another browser, is the student. And so, first of all, let me show you how to create a Google document. If you're in your email, you go to the 9 squares here at the top. Click on that. Click on Google Drive. And Google Drive is basically the storage area that Google provides you up to 15 gigabytes worth so that you can store files. Then to create either a folder or doc or slides or basically Google Sheet, you just click on New here. And you'll see Folder, Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides. So I encourage you to go ahead and start by creating a folder. Let's go ahead and cancel that actually. Let's create New Folder. And then you can say, let's say you're a 7th grade math teacher and you have 2 periods. So period 1. Create. Then we click New Folder, period 2, create. So we created 2 folders. And I want both periods to understand my guidelines as a math teacher. So I go ahead and click New, and I'll go to Google Docs. I click on Google Docs. And then Google creates a document for me. And there's basically a total of 7 sections to a Google document. Take note of these. The first is the title. You can go ahead and give it a name. I'll type Class Guidelines. That's section 1. Section 2 is the toolbar here. Section 3 is really another bar that allows for navigation and printing. Section 4 is the body of the email. Section 5 is where you can click and create comments. If you click on that and then click comment, I'll enlarge this. I can make an editing comment. This is a good document, but it needs more content. Then I click comment and it stores it on the right. The 6th area is the share area. If you want to share this document, go ahead and click share. Let me go ahead and shrink this. I'll click share right here. And then let's say the person on the right, their email is myquickietech@gmail.com. You can write a note. Please read the guidelines. Before I click send, I'd like you to draw your eye to the right side. When you click send, it basically will send an email to the person or the student, say, on the right. And you'll notice, since Google and Gmail do auto updates, that eventually an email will come in boldface, indicating that I have a new email and that I can share the document with the teacher that's actually sent me the document. It's appeared on the right. I click on that particular document. And because I've sent this document before, I'm clicking on the little ellipsis, which you can always click to show more information. And then you click Open Documents. You'll notice there's a little note from me, the teacher. Please read the guidelines. And then the student can click Open Documents. And they see the document. At this point, we are collaborating. On the left side, you'll notice that the student has appeared with this D. I can hover my mouse over it, and I can see their full name. Also, the 7th section, which I haven't mentioned yet, that only appears once you share the document, is this chat little box. So if you click on here, you can actually do a group chat with those people who are sharing the document with you. So that's basically the 7 items that if you're going to teach your class how to use Google Documents, it's helpful to know that phraseology. The title, the toolbar, the formatting bar, the body, and then 3 other sections: comments, sharing, and group chat. Now let's do a really quick sample project. Let's say as a 7th grade teacher, basically what I'd like to do is I want my students to study the statistics of the different people in their 2 periods and come up with best practices that help families build stronger ties with one another. So I divide the class into 4 groups, and each group will go ahead and take a particular section. Building family ties. Section 1, we'll say Team 1 creates a survey. Team 2 collects data. Team 3 analyzes data. And then Team 4 publishes the results. So basically what you can do is, suppose on the right, it's not just one student, it's an entire team of students. So Team 1, they can go ahead and come here and they can start typing. Okay, in our survey, we want to ask, how many of your family members come together for dinner once a week? Okay, meanwhile, Team 2 can be also typing at the same time. They say, okay, we're going to collect data, but who are we going to send these survey questions to? Well, it'll be parents, it'll be students, and it will be teachers. And so in this way, people can start to collaborate and they start to see one another's input and build upon one another. Now we're going to go ahead and pause there. I could go on and on about the collaborative opportunity. You can collaborate with teachers on best practices for classroom management. You can collaborate with parents, going ahead and sending them newsletters or homework assignments, and they just log in and they look at the document. You can collaborate with other schools. If you're a 7th grade teacher, and you know this, there are a lot of 7th grade teachers in your district. How about a Google document where you all share best practices, best websites, best tools, and lessons learned of what not to do in 7th grade? Anyway, collaboration can bring in a lot of stimulating conversation, and I'm so glad that you're here at Lesson 4. Great, thank you.